Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a get ready with me and a life update. Okay, let's go. So I moved to France. And when you ask me why did I move to France, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know why I moved to France. I do not know why I moved to France. I just know that I'm here. I'm just lying. I moved to France for school. I'm actually currently doing my master's, and I'm doing my master's in big data and artificial intelligence, which is something we're going to talk about because if you know me or if you've known me prior to YouTube, you know that I'm a law girl. So I decided to major in or do my master's in big data and artificial intelligence. That's going to be a story for a whole another video. But I moved to France to do that. Like I said earlier on, I told you guys that I speak French. In Nigeria, I'm actually a B2 speaker, and let me explain the grading system for you. So there's A1 and A2, which is débutant. Débutant means like a starter. Then there's B1, which is advanced, intermediate. Actually, A2 is intermediate, then B1 is, getting there basically. But I was B2. You know what? I even have 2 degrees, 2 degrees to prove that I'm B2. But coming here, they just made a mockery of everything I learned in school. They speak too bloody fast. Like, I don't even think that, English speakers speak as fast as French people speak. They speak really fast, like really, 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 really fast. So, my trip to France, on my way here, there was this little time at the airport where it was a bit emotional. But you guys know I don't get emotional. So I quickly shake that off and I got on the plane. I slept almost almost throughout till I got to Paris. I slept off. I slept like I was so tired like the week before then. So I got my visa on Monday and I left on Friday. Basically, that's how it was. I had like a week and I was gone. Like I did everything I had to do within that week and I was gone. I was out of there in minutes, literally. So I got to Paris and I don't know why. Yes, I get that you're not rushing anywhere, but at least move. It was so annoying telling people to move, like pardon, 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 excusez-moi, excusez-moi, pardon, pardon. At some time, I was like, move, like you guys are. So I was going to miss my connecting flights because now that I think of it, I shouldn't have taken that slot because I was to land in Paris for 6:55, but there was an hour delay, so I landed 7:55, and my flight was for 8:15. The gate was going to close for 8:15. So I mean there's no way I could have done it because I was going to go through immigration, I was going to go through all of that stuff. At the end of the day, I got there late. And the guy told me at this point I was having a panic. I was having a panic attack at this point. Like I couldn't breathe properly. I literally ran from one terminal to the other terminal. And it was just a crazy affair to be honest. So it says, "Oh, don't worry, just calm down, just calm down, and go to Air France, and they will help you." So that's how they kind of sound when they're speaking English. They're like, they will help you to get what you need. I said, bro. Then I went to Air France. At this point, you guys don't forget that I was having a panic attack. Like I was literally wheezing, you know, and the very kind gentleman at the other side was so nice to me. He got me water. He told me that they have to shift my flight. Now, my school provided for a taxi, a cab person to pick me up from the airport to my accommodation. Now, I'd been shifting and shifting because um, my flight was moved. My flight from Nigeria to Paris was moved. Like there's a lot, so I'd been going back and forth, and I felt like they were tired of me already. So I did not at this time have the means to call the taxi driver. So them moving my flight was just a no-no for me. I was like, no, I have to get on this one. But he explained to me they've closed the door, and when they've closed the door, there's really nothing he can do for me anymore. I was like, no, please try, please, I have to go. If not, I'm going to be stranded. It was like, you're not going to be stranded. It was like, what do you need to do? I was like, I need to call my cab guy. Like, so he gave me his phone, which was so nice of him. I saw, like, bless his heart. It was so nice of him to do that. He gave me his phone, and so he gave me his phone, and just to check that this thing is on, because sometimes it goes off. So he gave me his phone, and I was able to reach the cab guy, and it was so nice, Mr. Mr. Gongales. I'm very sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but you get the idea. It was like, no, don't worry, I will be here. I will pick you. I was like, okay, okay, thank you very much. Then I got on so I went to get something to eat because it's just I was hungry. I'd not eaten on the flight because I slept all through. And when I woke up finally, like they were already about to land, they were preparing to land. So I couldn't really ask for food. So I couldn't really ask for food, but I did get water. So at the airport, I just wanted to eat. Then there were so many duty free options. Like I feel like I, I, I'm what's the word? Like for the lack of words, I just spend a lot of money. Like I'm just that girl that would take a list to a place and buy everything but what is on that list. Like that's just how I am. So I just avoided going to those stores. I went to get food. Now I can't remember where exactly the food place was. Oh, there's my neighbor. I'm going to show you guys my view. But anyway, my neighbor is like looking up. Anyway, so I can't remember the name of the restaurant that I went to, so I got something to eat. Now I don't get it because in Nigeria the food is cooked, it's hot. That's how you know food that is ready to eat. But for some reason, everything in my plate was cold. Not cooked, then is now cold. No, it was cold, like I brought it out of a fridge and I was asked to eat it at that point in time. So, that really shocked me. But when I tasted it, it was nice. And it wasn't sushi, so don't come for me. But like it was actual rice and some veggies, but they were not steamed. So imagine steamed veggies and rice, but not steamed veggies. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. So uh, you know, I went on and I was, trying to finish my food. Then I slept off at some point. Finally, the plane came and I landed. I boarded the plane. And once I landed, I took my luggage and oh my God, I can't believe I didn't tell you guys this part. So, on the line to get into the plane to my current destination, to my current location, rather, I saw this man with a cat. Now, I've said it that I don't like animals. It doesn't mean I wish them death or something crazy or extreme like that. No, it's just I don't want them around me. I was chased by a dog when I was very young. So I don't like animals, whatever shape, size, or form they come in. Those cute little puppies, very cute for them, but they should stay away from me. Like, honestly, me seeing an animal or an animal come, when when you're on a call and it comes up that someone else is calling you, should you decline and accept? Should you accept and decline or decline and you know what I mean, basically. That's how it was for me. And I really don't like animals around me. I'm not even gonna lie. No matter what shape, mosquitoes, I kill them. YouTube, this is not a slander offense, but it's just I don't really like animals around me like that. So yeah, so I got on the flight, and by the time I got to my current location, the really nice taxi driver was already there. Like it was already there, and the sign was up, and I just got into, and it was so nice. Like I'd forgotten I was in France because he spoke English really well at that. Like when I told him, he said, "So, you told me you are from Nigeria." I said, "Yeah." Then there was this awkward silence. because I don't blame him, to be fair, because the social the reputation that we have, the international reputation that we have, is not good. So instead of taking offense and blaming people I see, I instead I give them a reason to doubt what they know. I just said, so I said, would you would you recommend for anyone to come to Nigeria, like for holiday to visit? I said, yeah. Like, the thing is, yes, it's in the news that Nigeria is not safe. But it's the same way a lot of other places are not safe. You just need to know where you're going to and believe that you will come back home. That's not what I said. But I just said that, like every other country, they have their own problems. Nigeria's problem right now is just insecurity and corruption, amongst a lot of other things. But that's what they are bothered about when they come. But it's not that bad. Like, if you would have a very good time in Lagos, like a really good time in Lagos. So I was just trying to, make him understand that, and he was like, okay, no problem. And one thing I've learned about French people is they love vacations. Like, they love it. The short time I've been here, they love vacations. I got a lot of shocks, to be fair. And my first day in France, I forgot my adapter, which is a very funny story. I forgot the adapter because the French outlet is different from the Nigerian outlet, evidently. But I forgot to get an adapter. So I got here and my phone was off the first night. I did Before it went off, my sister quickly went on Amazon and ordered uh an extension, and which I'm using right now. She ordered an extension and all of that to kind of get to me on time, Amazon Prime. And the next day I woke up, I was like, I'm not going to wait 2 days without my phone or my laptop. I'm going to go out. So I went to the reception and I was like, hi, I want to go to buy an extension. I first asked if they had one. They said no. So I said, okay, I want to go out to buy one that, can they direct me? This guy said, so he told me, you go left, then you go right, then you go under the bridge, then you go left and then right. You know, the what's it called now? The directions was very confusing. It was even more confusing than someone actually saying it to me in French. So I said, okay, do you mind writing it down for me so I can, I can work with it basically. So he said, yeah, sure, I will write it down for you. Then he wrote it down for me. And that's how I started my journey. So I went left, I went right, and I met a few people. I met this woman. Oh, well, she's the nicest person. French people are very nice. I don't know where the narrative came from that they're not nice. They are very nice. When I told her, excusez-moi, madame, je cherche, Gino Casino, s'il vous plaît. She was like, so they're really, really nice. When I told her where I was going, she didn't understand my accent. But, when I showed her the paper, she understood immediately. And she was like, oh, you know, Casino, viens, 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 viens. Then she literally walked me really close to the place. Then, you know, she then left me to go in. When I went in, it was very simple. It was a quick drop in, drop out. I rehearsed what I wanted to say in my head. I got to rest. That was it. But the thing is, I know what to say. But the problem starts when they respond to me and I don't understand what they've said. Do you understand? I just pick like a few words and I try to make sense of it. And it's just a game of chance, literally. Just a game of chance in France. So, I try my best to understand what they've said. I don't know if I'm really feeling this class. But I try my best to understand what they've said and I work on what I've heard. So, for example, if they say something like, je suis allé à Odysseum, yeah, I pick Odysseum and I say, okay, that's a shopping place, okay, um, yesterday. So, okay, probably went there, we did something there. So that's how I follow through conversations, which is so funny. Now, my roommate, I didn't see her for the first, I think, 2 days. Then she came back, I think, the night of the second day. And we met, and she's the loveliest person. She's French. She's so lovely. She's honestly, she's just so lovely. And you guys know me. Like, when I love, I completely love. I just put myself into the person. That's how it's been for me and my friendships, like all my life. I just really pour myself into that friendship. Nightlife in France is pretty typical. There's a lot of drinking, mm, there's a lot of partying. French people don't work to leave, don't leave to work rather. They work to leave. I always get that saying wrong, but you get the point basically. I've met a few people, they just enjoy each other's company. And I feel like that's the difference from Nigeria. Nigeria, you have to plan for weeks to see somebody. Everybody's always busy. But here, like everybody looks forward to relaxing. It's just a beautiful culture, to be fair. And what am I expecting from this experience? I want to discover myself more. I live for experiences like this. I live for the thrill, basically. So I look forward to what France has in store for me. And if you're new here, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it, and I hope you subscribe, share to your friends, and let's go. And if you're French and you have any recommendations for me where I should go, let me know. So this is the end of today's episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.